Alrighty, and we're back. Recharged, ready to go. Good times. Okay. So, what do we got? What do we got? We got City of the Damned and River of Flames. Alright, Quell, give me my boy back. But okay. Got some caffeine, got some chow, got some everything. Ready to do. Whoa, that was delayed. Sheesh. Ready to do this. Okay, orange flavor text coming up. Maybe. Not quite. Okay. Oi, oi. Oh, that's sure a lot of stuff. What's up, gang? How's it going? There we go. There we go. Perfect. All right. Orange flavor text. Ah ha ha ha. Yep. I got what I said. I said orange flavor text. I forgot to mention either elevated or high or anything over 25. So I completely take ownership for my folly. I should have been more specific when asking the rune gods for, some kind of offering. They offered, and the offering was, I think, yeah, about as low as it gets. Dang it. I didn't get rid of that. I knew I was forgetting something. All right, well, that's okay. We still got time. Because if that's how we're going to drop stuff today, or right now, then I think I'm going to boycott this. I'm going to go play a different character. And that way, I deserve to get level 11 runes. Play like a level 20 character. That's okay. That's fine. Again, I take full responsibility. I asked for orange flavor text. I got orange flavor text. I just got the worst of the orange flavor text. So, makes complete sense. Alright. 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 You're redeeming yourself. 25. 21. 29. Alright. See? See? That's all I ask. Just a little respect. A little respect from the rune gods. And we are A-okay. You know, I'm not asking for the top of the food chain, although I'm not going to refuse it. Let's get clear. I'm never going to say no. I'm always going to say thank you. I'll even say please and thank you. I'll throw the other big P in there. So, please and thank you. I mean, you can deliver on this terror zone. You can deliver on the next terror zone. You can, whatever is clever. I'm not terribly picky. I would just like a high rune. I'd like a new high rune. How about that? Out of the high runes that I have, I would like something different. I mean, not too different, but different. One of these moments I'll show off my runes. Not that I really want to brag too much, because there are people out there that have way better collections than I have. But they're mine. Signed, sealed, and delivered. Brought to you by Diablo's minions. And maybe even Diablo himself. He might have contributed one or two. I'm not sure. At least the Arcane Sanctuary probably did. I know he's definitely handed off a couple charms once in a while. But now that I think about it, I don't know if he's a rune dropper. If he's ever, like, you know, slipped me the rune. That's usually just his minions. Or random urns. Just like kicking over stuff. Which really makes me question things. It's like, why would I kill all these mobs when I could just kick over the urns and there's another rune? That's way easier. There's zero effort kicking over, like, baskets and whatnot. So. Alright, Rune Gods. One more flavor text of the orange variety, please. Yeah, it could be, you know, above 39, below 50, somewhere in that vicinity. Super okay with that. Wow, we went the long way, like the super long way. Okay. What's over here? Oh, something's over here. Somebody worth my attention. Eh, they're really all worth my attention. That was kind of snarky. There we go.
I can't carry anymore.
There we go. Everyone is worth getting a big old group hug with, because you are my next possible high rune. So are you. Alright. We're heading south. Heading downtown. There we go. Let's see what we got. Never a big River of Flames kind of guy. It's always spotty. This is better. I like this. Thank you. I always try. Oh yeah. I got you. Well, bye keys. You're always the first to go. It sometimes can be nicely populated with like tons of stuff to get out of my way. Other times it's just not what I want. I'm always looking for the best bang for the buck. And
I am overburdened.
it's really funny because in my other video, I picked up that pair of like vampire bone gloves. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna craft with these. Yeah, they were just white gloves, and I'm just like, oh, you can't cast or craft with white gloves. They need to be blue. That's great. So, unfortunately, I had that just sitting in my inventory, kind of taking up space, and learned real quick when I tried to craft with it. It's like, nothing happens. I'm like, oh yeah. It has to be magical. Then you can do stuff. So, yep, I'm learning. Like, I should have learned that like 20 years ago, but, you know, slow. Don't have, don't have the fastest Pentium upstairs, so. But man, when it churns, it churns. Sometimes you're ahead, sometimes you're behind. The race is long, and sooner or later you realize it's just with yourself. No competition. Good to make your acquaintance, and nice knowing you.
I am overburdened. I am overburdened.
Still failed the roll on the elite. It's always sad not to see like the explosion of like potions and the possibility of another magic item. It's like, oh, yeah, missed that one. So, and you wonder, like, if, you wonder how the programming sets it up. Like, is that the first item find it's going to go for? Like, because they're all obviously just a bunch of bodies on the floor. So you're just, it's item finding on whatever is first. So is it, first one down is the first one it finds? Last one down is the last one it finds? Like, how does it calculate that? So, does facing the direction really matter? Because it's just an area effect? Are you targeting that specific pixel? It just, ooh, yay. Nah, I was in the wrong. I should have just emptied my stuff before I went gallivanting on this escapade, because gonna leave stuff on the ground. But that's okay. It's all replaceable. Chaos Sanctuary. Let's go. It's time to fly. All right. Oh, Arcane Sanctuary. That's Diablo 3-ish. That makes sense. Okay. See, we're clean. We got room. Not a lot, but enough. We'll start this over here. We'll worry about this later. We'll get everything nice and full, and we'll figure it out when we can. Tisk, tisk, tisk. There we go. All right. Tally forth. We're not even going to waste time over here. We're just going to go just boom, skip. See everybody later. Adios. Bye. Yeah. Let's rock and roll. Love this. Not sad about this at all. Finger mages. You know what? Yeah. Why not? Supposedly have higher chances of dropping orange flavor text. Barbed Club. Oh, now we're talking. Drop upon drop of just miracle. Yep. 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 Could you guys not be hiding behind the wall? I can't loot you from there. Orange flavor text.
I can't carry it. I am overburdened.
Okay. Sorry to hear that. Orange flavor text, please. Alright. Oh my god. Oh my god. I feel like I should somehow insert the Stewie Griffin meme right here with the really closed eyes and the really snarky look, because yep, that's orange flavor text. It's clearly the wrong orange flavor text, but we're gonna add it to the pile because we don't want to upset the rune gods. Even though they're upsetting me, my feelings don't matter. My feelings are insignificant in the grand scheme of what the rune gods have to say.
I can't carry anymore.
They're doing the Dave Chappelle skit with the couch, and you all know what that is, so. Yep. So much for your couch. It's like so much for your rune drop. You wanted orange? Here's orange. Bottom of the orange barrel. If I was a Floridian, I'd be ashamed of that. I'd be like, nope, nope, sorry. That's not one of our oranges, sir. You got that from somewhere else. That is definitely not an American Florida orange. And since I'm pretty ignorant and I'm just a New Englander, I don't really know where oranges grow otherwise, because I just remember going down to Florida with my parents, and when we get out of the car at the welcoming center, there was a big old thing of freshly squeezed orange juice, so that's what stuck in my brain. But I'm sure they come from other places, because why wouldn't they? Are you guys having fun? You guys having a good old time? Thanks. Holy mackerel. Who hired this guy? Oh. Me. Over and over and over again. Oh, hey. Glad of you to join the party. What's happening? Man, you were just having a good old time. Hey, there are those craftable gloves. Let's give those a shot. We'll actually do that in a hot second. Once we show Diablo who's boss, we're gonna turn those into something. Oh boy. What they're gonna be, who knows? Emerald? Yay. Dun 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 dun, ba dun dun dun, dun 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 dun, dun 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 dun. And bye-bye. Say something mean, Diablo. Okay, we'll see. Wee! Spinning right round, baby, right round. Alright. Oh, okay. Got it. Got it. Let's see, let's see, let's see, let's see. We can't make that fit whatsoever. That's okay. We're gonna have more fun with the crafting anyways. So, I'm pretty sure there was a... it's over here. Yep, right there. We're gonna go ahead and bam, 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 bam. Okay, let's do the old identificazione. Thank you, Deckard. We're going to get rid of that because, you know, yeah, yep. We're going to put that over here. We are going to skedaddle that right there. That's going to go back home. So, increased attack speed and fire resist. Cool. Alright, so we're going to add... Nope, not that one. We're going to add... we'll add that. Oh yeah, I need a perfect gem, don't I? Guess what? Nope, we need a perfect ruby. Alright. We got to hold off on that, because I don't think I... Nope, didn't keep one. Okay. Easy solution. We'll get there. Right. So, while we're at it, since we did that... What is... I don't really... Like, the set items, I apologize. Set items, in my opinion, suck. I don't really... They just... And I don't mean that. I just think that they're lackluster. I don't think that they have much to really offer. And I'm probably the one that's shallow-minded and not really thinking, because... okay. It just never seems like they're worth what they are. Yeah, I'm wearing a couple IK stuff on me, but that's just because two of them give me like uber bonuses, and it's the belt and the gloves, and everything else is just not remotely necessary. I guess optimized is the right word. Which is so interesting because, you know, they Diablo, excuse me, Blizzard had kind of like perfected the set item bonuses when it came to like World of Warcraft. So you're always looking to get like your perfect set for whatever it was, Wrath or Cenarians, you know, things like that to maximize the opportunities for like healing or DPS or, you know, mana regeneration or whatnot. And then, you know, this game, you know, the sets are okay, I guess. Um, you know, the big meme is going into trying owls to do the, you know, vampire skin, so you can play the game as a vampire, which is also fun. It's a very cool feature. It's a nice way to diversify your character. But if you pick it apart and you use other equipment, your character is better. So it just shows you that diversification is way more important than kind of sticking with the green goods. We are having a good time. Having a good time.
I am overburdened. I am overburdened.
That's a whole lot of stuff. And away we go. I want all the experience, please. Because I am a big old experience type of person. And I don't know where the song's going, but just give me experience. Ah, you knucklehead. You took away my experience buff. It's like taking away the TV clicker. Took away the TV remote. I see how it is.
I can't carry anymore.
Well, you're gonna have to. Don't know what to tell you. No one's doing the work for you, sir.
I can't carry anymore.
Back in my day, we had to climb up the hill both ways and go to school in the snow and then come back in like, you know, 50 million degree heat. So I don't want to hear you're overburdened.
I am overburdened. I can't carry anymore.
Holy moly, what a bad roll. You are just, you got to get some new dice. It's when, you know, it's at the point in time where you just have to go to the local game store and just get a coffee cup mug and just pick out 20-sided dice. Because 69% of the time, every time, it's not happening any time. Oh. We always used to say that, like the luck ran out of the dice. Hey, okay. That's some better flavor text. I like that. Thank you. Thank you, Rune Gods of Diablo 2. You sort of listened. I kind of said between 30 and 50, but, you know, 25, really close to 30. Sorta.
I can't carry anymore.
Oh, stop your whining. Oh, yeah? You don't say. That was awful. All right. That was really gross. I don't even know how to quantify that. One of these days I'll step up my Magic Find game on this character, but I love just being able to mow through stuff. It literally feels like, mowing the grass and just having real sharp blades on the lawnmower and just going to town. And all of a sudden you're done, and it was about the most rewarding thing you can do. Yep. I was always pop the hopper off the back of the lawnmower and dump the grass out in a compost pile. That was my thing. Even though it said recycler, which I didn't quite understand that. I'm like, technically all grass is recyclable because it just decomposes and fertilizes itself and so on and so forth. But it always seemed much nicer and cleaner to just put it into a compost pile and let it do its thing. And then I had a little, like, I call it a vegetable garden. That's really stretching out the word garden. I had sugar snap peas and I had cucumber. That's it. That's all. And it worked out really good. I am a huge advocate of like sugar snap peas because they are just super delicious. They are innocent to eat. I would run in the backyard. I'd see who was, reasonably grown, snap it off the vine, and voila, snack time. So had no problems with that. And then the cucumbers, same idea. Loved that with just a little bit of salt. Magnificent. That crunch. Better. Oh, well, no, that's. I was gonna say better than potato chips, but that's not even remotely true. Ruffles potato chips are unlike anything else on the planet. So somehow, some way, hanging out in the ether with no loot drop. Love it. My favorite. Couldn't ask for more. Yeah, Lay's potato chips. Or no, not Lay's, sorry. Ruffles potato chips. Yum, yum for my tum. I mean, this streaming thing is going to be really beneficial because I can't sit here and snack on chips right now. So that right there is brilliant. Regulating. Because I don't think anything would be more inconsiderate or rude than, chomp, chomp. So I'm playing Diablo. It's a really fun game. Chomp, chomp, chomp. So at least if I'm doing this, I'm not taking out bag after bag of potato chips. So, oh, Grand Charm. Thank you. I will take it. I will take it. You're the best. Yep. Whee. Spinning circles of Blade Fury. That's amazing. That's just stellar. Stellar. Yoink, 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 yoink. Death can save you from me. Oh, yeah? Watch this, Captain Kidd. Whee! Hey! Thank you. I'll take that. I will take that to the bank. Nice. We can do a reset somewhere, I know. Probably going to be on my Sorceress. I tried that Blizzard spec that everybody's raving about, and I felt not comfortable. I'm like, I don't get it. Like, I don't get it. So, I mean, I know Frozen Orb stinks too, but at least Frozen Orb, I felt like I was in control of something. Thanks for that charm. Um, yeah, so maybe we'll get enough essences to create the token to get her back out of that build. But I don't know what I'm going to do. I have no... Oops, nope, don't need that. I could go back to the Frozen Orb Firewall, but everyone... Well, I guess who you talk to. It seems like the popular vote is that Firewall isn't all that's cracked up to be. So I don't know. I don't know what the Magic Find sorceress is anymore. I thought with Sunder Charms everything became like feasible. It all became a viable. You can build it. If you build it, they will drop loot.
I can't carry anymore.
Not quite what Kevin Costner was going for with the whole Field of Dreams, but yeah, if you make the build, the mobs will surrender. I do have one token available, which is on my Amazon, but I was thinking about going over to the Boazon. Oh! Oh. Again, we are in love with Foul runes. I don't know what to say about that. It's like a bad omen. I'm happy. I'm excited that I got it, because... So your answer is to drop me a towel right after that? Because you're like, oh, you don't want the foul? Here, take this. Oh, thanks. Thanks a million. All right, can I get some more flavor text? More orange for my day? Since I stopped drinking Tang, which is amazing too. Like, why is everything that's amazing, like, deadly? I could drink Tang like it was
I am overburdened.
lifeblood. Not that I drink blood. That's not smart. That's bad for you. Don't do that. But yeah, like every workout after the workout, Tang would be like just enough to pick me up and like get me to the car, because I'd be just. What is your misfunction, dysfunction, malfunction? I can't even speak. That's hilarious and sad all simultaneously at the same time. All right. Grand Vizier. I'm going to stand over here, and you're going to not... What the hell? Where were you going? Where were you going?
I can't carry anymore.
That's hilarious. Was there somebody out here? Somebody... Did you... Neighbor? One of your buddies? Oh my gosh. You had a parking ticket? You forgot your car out there? Or you're like Doug from Up, and you got distracted because you saw something shiny out there, and you're like, okay, since the hero isn't standing in his normal spot, what's that? What's over there? Squirrel. You know what the nice thing would have been? Oh, I mean, right there. That's the nice thing. Don't even need to finish that sentence. If you could do Players 8 online. Now, I know all the geniuses out there are going to be like, well, Mike, you can. Just invite 7 of your friends. Well, I don't have 7 friends, and that's okay. I prefer it that way. I like to play this game as is. I enjoy letting it rip. I enjoy no interruptions. I enjoy, you know, I gotta use the bathroom. I gotta answer the door. I gotta go get my wife something to eat. You know, it's have fun. Kudos to you. You get brownie points. You get all the sorts of points. You're like, but I just want to sit back, relax, and play. So it would be smart if you could have like the same slider bar in online, and God forbid, if somebody does join your game, the slider bar can adapt accordingly. That's not challenging. That's easy programming. It could be easy programming. So that way I could have the same benefits of Players 8 as offline players have, because I don't want to socialize in this game. I am a one-man gang. I am the whole enchilada. So, which is totally groovy. I dig it.
I can't carry anymore.
I can. I just choose not to. All right, let's see what you got, buddy. What do you got? Haha. I can use your Inferno back on you. Oh, never mind. Sorry. I'll get out of your way. Wow. Nope. We'll take that. And time to replenish. And bow. Yeah, so it's like, I don't think it would be all that challenging. And then I could have the benefit of like having more players. That would be fun. A little bit more challenging. I don't think I have. Yeah, I do. I got a small charm for sure. What do we got, folks? What is it going to be? And oop, maximum damage is level 77. Yeah, is that right? Huh. I mean, that's great. I have no idea. That's probably going to be the paladin. I hear that they benefit really well from that. Stop smack.
Carry anymore.
Stop smack talking. Really? 2 Tal runes? That's what you do to me? That's what you do to me. Okay. And foul. There we go. There we go. Little essence. Oh my goodness. Butterfingers. Butterfingers.
Not here.
No, right here. Right now. Do you know who I am, sir? You have any idea who I am? I'm your worst nightmare. I am whatever the male version of Karen is. Kevin. Oh, it's gotta be Kevin. Keith? Everybody Wang Chung tonight. Everybody have fun tonight. There we go. Who's next? Who's left? Oh, alright. Don't mind if I do. I'm telling you, one of these is going to be a skiller. You're going to see it live and in living color with Fire Marshal Bill. Fire Marshal Bill. Actually, you know what? Since it's right here, and since inquiring minds want to know... Okay, well, we know what we're keeping that for. That's wonderful. We're going to re-roll the heck out of that until we get a Skiller Charm with something on it. Because I'm sitting on perfect gems like I was a great dragon. Call me Smog. Okay. Fazell. Faz. Ah, okay. It was a union mandatory break or smoke break? What's going on? You just had to use the restroom? No. I know. It's I'm asking you to participate. This is one of those moments where you gotta. Oh, we'll take that. You gotta. What is wrong with you today? See, good thing you were there. Good thing you were there. You distracted all of them to stay in the middle. Good for you. You did what you paid for. No, that sounded good.
I am overburdened.
I'm really not though. I don't think I am. Oh.
I can't carry anymore. I can't carry anymore.
You know what? You're just unimaginative. Alright, what do we got, kids? Amethyst? That's alright, that's alright. Not fantastic. Okay. Let's fly. Yep. And say goodnight, Gracie. Nice. You are just distracted today, sir. Something happen in town? Were you out late last night in Loot Lane? You visiting some friends? What's up? What's up?
I am overburdened.
I'm not. I don't care. Just hit the target. Don't try to pick up loot. Oh, Ruby. Where are you? We got some things to do now. Yes, indeed. It's just the lawnmower. Just going around taking care of business. Every day, taking care of business. Working overtime. Holy mackerel.
I can't carry anymore.
This is like a dream come true. Like, they're not gonna roll good.
Can't carry
Like,
anymore.
let's be real. Like, it's, there's some realism to here, but it's like Christmas in May. Do this. I know it's supposed to be backwards, but we're just gonna do this. Look at that. Look at that.
I am overburdened.
I know.
I can't carry anymore.
I know. I get it. I get it.
I can't carry anymore.
Your muscles are all for show and not for go. It's okay. I've seen gym muscle before. That's a whole lot of not much. Okay. That's fine with me. Alright. Place your bets, place your bets. 3 to 5 to fire damage is going to be one of the small charms. 5 to magic find is going to be the other one. This one's going to be... That one's the good one. Sorry, that we already know. Oh. Alright. That's not bad. And that's not great. Okay. But yeah, we're going to definitely hide that one somewhere. Because all resistances, who the heck doesn't want that? And then we can finally do this. Nope, we want to actually... no. Don't listen to me. Ramble jamble. Ramblin' freak. That's fine. That I can do later on. Did I... No. Okay. Alright. Let's go. Hey, ho. Let's go. Hey, ho. Let's go. Don't give a damn about you. I have a lot of songs in my head. It goes with the voices in my head too. So it's all kind of like a one big party up there. Never a dull moment, folks. Let me tell you. It's always pure entertainment. Sometimes it's too much entertainment. That's when we start the whole multitasking of playing Diablo, listening to Pandora, and texting on the phone all simultaneously just because, you know, the ADD is ADDing.
I can't carry anymore.
Never been diagnosed, but man. Walks like a duck, squawks like a duck. It's a duck. Mm-hmm. Eh. Yeah, you tell him.
I am overburdened. I am overburdened. I can't carry anymore.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Ooh, Christmas came early. Orange flavor text, please. 25 or higher. Nope. Okay. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. You guys are just begging to give me another rune. 25 or higher. Coming right up. Nope. Cruelty to Tatarok, I get it.
I can't carry anymore.
Uh-huh, 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 uh-huh. Alright, well, we'll take that for sure. For sure, for sure, for sure. So, but, I mean, you know, you're really supposed to be thoughtful. Orange
I am
flavor text,
overburdened. I
above
can't
level
carry anymore.
25, preferably with an I and an S and a T in the lettering. In that order, I-S-T. Now, I know you get mistaken, and I know you get confused, and you do the ITH, and that's if. I'm looking for ist. Like a little A inflection on the end there. So, I don't even know why I'm looking for it. Like I said, I've got a few of them, and I'm too cowardly to use them in any of my recipes because I have them, and I don't want to use them. Brilliant. How much sense does that make?
I am overburdened.
It's like the
I
same
can't
idea.
carry
It's
anymore.
hilarious. I own a sports car, sort of. It's a baby version of a sports car. And I was driving home from work one day, and one of my customers is like, "Yeah, I was driving behind you from work the other day, and boy, you drive slow." I'm like, yes, I know. I love my car, and I just enjoy driving it. And even though I could, pedal to the metal it, I'm like, I like having a clean driving record and stuff like that. So I found it really funny. Like, oh, you should really drive that car. Like, it's the appropriate speed. I'm like, I mean, I'm driving the speed limit, so it's to me that
I
is
can't
the
carry anymore.
that is the appropriate speed. But yeah. Hmm. Irony. Oh my god. I split a seam. I must have flexed too hard and torn a stitch on my shirt. Time to go get it repaired. Silly enigma. wonder if it's worth it to like put it out of like a wire fleece or like something more durable than the Dusk Shroud. Because they always say like do Dusk Shroud because it's the requirements are lower and you don't really need to like, you know, beef up your character so much. But or if the durability matters, if the durability, it would be the defense that it increases. More homework required. Oh, you listened. I think that's all of the checkmark boxes. That's the orange flavor text, and I'm fairly certain it's over 25. Yeah. Yes.
I am overburdened.
Thanks, Rune Gods.
I can't carry.
You done came through for me. Now what hot trash are we going to get over here? Ugh, we're going to miss every single shot. Okay. I like everything that you just gave me. What's that? Because we're going to just take a look at it, because why the hell not? You don't really get charms off of the big D man himself, so it might be like poison 3 gajillion. Not that I would know where to put it or use it, but... Hey, Deck. What do we got, sir? What do you got for me? What are we looking at? We're just looking at the charm? Yeah, that's too bad. Because you can't re-roll those either. Okay. Okay. That is pleasantly surprising. I'm going to say, I'm doing all right. Hello. Back at it, folks. Back at it. We are doing good. We are on course for 91. That's sexy. What's that? Hell yeah. Absolutely. Let's go. Let's teleport? Wow. What was that? Alright. No battle mages. No! Sure. Not as good as the experience shrine, but that's alright. We'll take it. I really need another, like, Diablo, clone Diablo day where somebody just gets froggy and starts selling off Stones of Jordan, because I really need a perfect Annie. Again, sounding so selfish. You're telling me that I'm in a terror zone. I just defeated a unique mob,
I am overburdened.
and I get that. How much do you hate me, Diablo? I mean, he's got to hate me, because I am beating him up quite frequently. Like, there's got to be some animosity. Like, you know, he's off in the corner, kind of just, you know, trash talking to his brothers. He's like, yeah, it's that dude over there. That guy's a jerk. Oh, I'll take that small charm. Thank you. You know, he's you know, bad mouthing it and just like that barbarian man. I'll tell you, real jerk. Jerky jerk jerk.
I can't carry anymore.
Could you like make up for that flavor text in orange with like a better flavor text in orange? Like whatever the comparable opposite, you know, like that's number whatever the hell it is. Could you give me the polar opposite high runed equivalent? So if that's like 2 from the bottom,
Can't carry anymore.
could you hook a brother up with like 2 from the top? Because I mean that seems, you know, like an appropriate response. Like, you know, here's some sawdust. I'll, you know, after I give you sawdust, I'll give you a black pearl, or I'll give you like a sapphire, or I'll even give you like quartz. You guys are gonna just be jerks, right? You're gonna just be over there. Okay. Could you just
I am overburdened.
fine. Fine. Oops. Helps if I switch hotkeys. I mean, the thing that I find funny is like you'll have content creators that sit there and use that epic like a few moments later skit. Whoa! Oh, I should just draw the curtain right now. That's all, folks. That's all, folks. Right, like I was saying, other content creators, they do the whole shit about the. Oh, that's not going to work. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. I got to rethink the life choices. Man. Yeah. Content creators had a point I was making. I have no idea what it was. Wow, we're gonna go this the hard way. I'll get back to you on that one. I had a really funny analogy, but now that I'm kind of like stuck in no man's land, I'm more worried about not losing more experience, getting my gear back, and getting about my stuff. Oh dear. Why do you keep coming back to me? There's plenty of mobs right there. Just chill. Just do your job. I pay you real well. I got you all sorts of nice clothes. I got you that one little, like, one bedroom flat in Lutka Lane. Nobody bothers you. It's okay. Yep, thank you. There we go. You got it. You're good. You got life drain. Oh man, this is oof. This is embarrassing. Yep, okay, gotcha. Sorry, pardon me, excuse me. That stunk. Thank you. Bye. No sugar. Holy mackerel. All right. Like I said, we're just going to take a brief pause for station identification. We're going to hear a word from our sponsor, Mr. Clean, or somebody, whatever. It's something. Oy, oy, oy. What the heck? Who said you could have teleport? Thank you. All right. We're going to go ahead and drinky drink, and we're going to do this, and we're going to keep on trucking. And sorry for this. Obviously, nothing intentional. We're just gonna, we value experience way too much, and yeah, we just value experience way too much. All right, we're making progress. Look at that, just burning through it. Not really. Yeah, right there. Yep. Excuse you. Nope. Sorry. Nope. Oh. Get the hell out of here. Thank you. Oh. Sure. We lost a lot of stuff right there. Okay. We're going to get one of these. This is going to go here. Got to keep the pattern. Can't mess with the flow. Oh. Got some more gold. Go for me. Yep. I knew there was one somewhere. Let's not get distracted, shall we? Okay, 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 okay. Oh, sure I can. Yay! Alright, that was not great, but not bad. And we're back. Just like nothing ever happened. See, that's how it's supposed to go. But it didn't. Just dropped nothing. Shaco.
I can't carry anymore.
Yeah, you really can. Thank you. Nope.
I can't carry anymore.
Man, I really got derailed from all that. I'm sorry. I'm trying to recollect my train of thought, and I'm just like, interesting. It's like I just got asked a hard question, and I'm just like, huh? Oh, okay. No, what the? How can you curse me the second that I get a bonus? And how are you not dead? That seems like some tomfoolery there from the game.
I can't carry anymore.
Yeah, you can. Stop telling people you can't. You have a very negative attitude, sir. Grand Charm. Yes. Absolutely. Not even death can blah 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 blah.
Not even death can save you from me.
Okay. Alright. I will take those. Thank you. And thank you. And away we go. There is nothing better than
Yes.
chilled tea. It's a lie. I used to be an avid... Oh. Alright. I don't think that's going to be anything for me. I used to be an avid wild cherry Pepsi fanatic. That stuff, that's magic right there. I don't know what else to tell you. But it was my favorite. And I decided it was time to unfavorite it. Just because of the sheer, like, quantity I was drinking. I'm sure I'm formaldehyde up. I don't think I need to worry about embalming process because everything inside is all petrified. Oops. But yeah. So now it's brewed tea. Toss it in the refrigerator. 2 hours later, ready to rock and roll. Throw in some ice. Don't throw in some ice. It's wonderful.
I am overburdened.
All sorts of teas can be utilized. I need a little caffeine in my life, so I usually do like some kind of like raspberry lemon with some regular like standard Lipton's tea, like not really fancy. Like I'm not high class, high society, so don't expect me to be drinking Bromley or any of the other like super duper teas. The Costco or BJ's version of Lipton's A-okay in my book. Always a cup of coffee in the morning, though. Gotta have a cup of coffee. That's priority numero uno. Nothing better than that first sip of coffee, and that's straight Costco. There's zero fancy with that. That is just a big old tin of Kirkland coffee, and the good old Mr. Coffee. I got coffee for 2 days, maybe 3.
I am overburdened.
And that is almost as barbaric as it gets. Yes, of course, there's like, usually like French vanilla, creamer, or, what's the other one? the Italian sweet cream. Oh, yeah. That's when we're trying to spoil ourselves.
I am overburdened.
Sir, how did you fail another item? Find. You are a disappointment to your father.
I am overburdened.
Why can't you just... Thank you. Hey!
I can't carry anymore.
Really? That's it. Okay, I gotcha. Gotcha. There we go.
I can't carry anymore.
All right. Rune Gods. Remember, orange flavor text, 25 levels or higher. 3 letters. We all know what's on the request. It's like Casey Kasem in the hot request hour. Just need that, and it would be great because I put it in the time. Hey, I didn't say you could go over there. No visiting. Okay. Here we go. That wasn't so good. Flawless Amethyst. How about you hook me up with that Flawless Ruby? Because I want to see what those gloves turn out to be. No? Still playing hard to get. Got it. It's okay. It's alright. Got all the time in the world. At least till like 8 o'clock. Bring it on. All right. Hey, nothing. Mm-hmm. We'll do it the right way. Mm-hmm.
Carry anymore. I can't carry anymore.
Okay. Now, Diablo, you are allowed to drop a unique Grand Charm. Or whatever. Like, you know. Well. Thank you, Rune Gods. You done listened. Like, I think you double listened. That's over 25, and that's... Wow, boys. Round of applause. Round of applause for Diablo showing up, dropping the orange. I was hoping it was going to be somebody else other than you, but if you want to be the main participant, then boom, you're the man. There we go. That's enough to convert up one. That is not enough to convert because I don't even have one of those yet. But we'll get to that a little later because I probably don't have the right chip gem. If I do, that would be... let's just double check. What's Dole? Dole is... Bum. Emerald. Chipped emerald. Chipped emerald. No. Okay. That would have been pretty ironic. That would be like, hey, this was meant to be. You're supposed to get, I think it's hell. What's after that? Yeah, hell. Nope, sorry. I just want to get a little fixer or picker upper. Alright, so we're just gonna get as far as we can. We're not gonna fool around. Yeah, we're just gonna run and gun. Uh-huh. 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 Nope, not quite what we're looking for. Alright. Loot Ghoulain sewers, you say? Oh, that's, oof, that is not enticing at all. Okay, you know what? Since we're here, we're just gonna battle it out up here. Loot Ghoulain sewers.
I am overburdened. I can't carry anymore.
It is 3 levels. It is some density. I'm fighting with myself. Yeah, okay. Fortune favors the brave. Maybe the loot gods will be even more generous. And another... Well, that's... Yeah. It'll be another orange text with 3 letters over the level of 25.
I can't carry anymore.
Over the level of 35. Oh, you sure are friendly.
I can't carry anymore.
You all sure wanted to show up for sure. I'm not going to get that because as soon as I get it, you're going to just remove it from me because it's like a bullet loaded in a... Ah.
I am overburdened.
Go ahead, Diablo, say it. I know you want to.
Not even death can save you from me.
Okay. How'd that go? That good for you? I am not sure how I'm feeling about this. Yeah, we're gonna go for it. Here we go. Yeah. Yeah, it gives me an excuse to get the waypoint for sewers too. I don't know why I would ever want these, but if this turns out to be a grand adventure, it's a grand adventure. Oh, okay, so we're gonna start like that. Okay.
I can't carry anymore. I am overburdened.
Now remember, flavor text, codename orange, 3 letters, level 35.
I am overburdened. I can't carry
Please.
anymore.
Please and thank you.
I am overburdened. I am overburdened. I am overburdened.
Wow, a whole bunch of failures. That was painful. That was just like, like when you're walking like down the street and you trip and you accelerate and you trip faster and you can't even catch yourself and you just face plant like heavy duty, and it's just you got the flailing of the arms, like your left and right arm are just going in like a windmill pattern, and you're just like blah. That's exactly what that item find was all about. I wonder if it's like a certain tone or register, or like, is he chanting like a song like a bard would? Like, what exactly is the battle shout item find? Like, give me your stuff. Like, that seems kind of, they're already dead, like, and they're undead. So it's also like, they don't have any type of like articulation or pseudo intelligence. I'm thinking too much into that. Okay, skip that whole idea. Just sometimes makes you wonder. You're trying to put context into something when there's no context needed. And one of the big questions is, and it's not really a question, it's just something that imagination comes up with, when these mobs drop a good item, are we thinking that they used to use that in their own journeys before they succumbed to Diablo's reign of terror? So if you find like a rune, do they actually have the rune on them? Like, were they a carrier or a courier for it? Did they find it from a different mob, and then they succumbed to their wounds or whatever? Or is that too much story? That's probably too much story. Nobody is going to put that together. So, where it's just for my own, like, progression. Oh, hey. Okay. 25, 3 letters. You're doing all right. We're on the right path. The Diablo rune gods have heard, and I have answered. They've heard. Oh, and they've answered. Somebody's answered. Somebody's got the telephone. I'm picking up what they're throwing down. That's definitely better.
I am overburdened. I am overburdened.
How are you... Like, I'm just trying to click my skill. Like, I'm not trying to pick up something. But, alright, I now have a useless waypoint. Yay!
I can't carry anymore.
Everybody cheer. Did you seriously? Did that really? I have just removed all of your friends from this planet. And you're just like, hey, I'm gonna slap at you because you're mean. I'm not the mean one here. I am assigned to go through and remove the evil from this land. It just so happens you're the evil.
I am overburdened.
You're not. Stop lying. 1 out of 3. 1 out of 3. Oi, oi, oi. Grizzle. Alright, remember. Still looking for runes of upper tier.
I can't carry anymore.
It's on you. Really?
I can't carry anymore.
Emerald, nah. We need a flawless ruby, please. Because everyone's wanting to know what that is going to craft into. Especially me. Can my Amazon get a nice pair of gloves for her birthday? Which, I don't really know when her birthday is. It's still orange flavor text. It's lower than I'd hoped. Right? Yeah, 19. 19's a little low. Little uninspiring. Underwhelming. Could you double that? Could you get to like 38-ish? I won't be opposed to that. I won't feel like you're trying to jip me. This could be its own like man versus stream without the stream part. It's just man versus Diablo. There we go. What do we think about all that? Shall we?
I am overburdened.
Was that worth it? That might have been worth it.
I am overburdened.
Stop your yapping. What's down over here? Let's take a left at Albuquerque.
I am overburdened.
Uh-huh. Okay. Alright. Alright. Woof.
I can't carry anymore.
That's a major whiff. You must be just... Are you tired? Do you need a break? Are you strained something? It is? Like, it's yeah. It hasn't changed. I didn't know if it dropped. I mean, that wasn't even 50%. Okay. A little bit of a letdown there, sir. I mean, you know, I guess they wouldn't have junk in their pockets, so there wouldn't be as much loot to find. It's hard to say. It's hard to say. You never know. All right, Deckard. What do we have? What's it going to be? 5%? Not my favorite. Not my favorite. I know I'm supposed to be like, oh, it's 5%. It's better than 3%. It's better than 4%. It is. It's just when you're up here at this phase, you're really looking for like all the good stuff. Like you're eager to find, you know, replacements. You don't want to get like a bunch of like even Stevens type of stuff where it's like, oh, I have a 5%. Like, this doesn't help me. You're looking to incrementally inch forward. Wow. Very different start than the other one. I see you were trying to entice me with that other one.
I can't carry anymore.
Could you be the infamous one-socketed phase blade? Hello, gents.
I can't carry anymore. I am overburdened. I am overburdened.
We are just
I can't carry anymore.
stalling. Okay, let's pick it up. Let's. Oh, no, we don't want to go that way up. Oh, yeah. Population now.
I can't carry anymore. I am overburdened.
Okay. That was a nice little spattering of stuff.
I can't carry anymore.
Not bad, not bad, not bad. Thanks for that. That's good. All right. What else can we do here? Pick up the scraps. There we go. Clean that up.
I can't carry anymore.
Stop your moaning. And here we go to level 2. Yep.
I can't.
Oh, flawless emerald. Looking for flawless rubies. Okay.
I can't carry anymore. I am overburdened.
Not too bad. Not too bad. Alright, so here's what we're looking for. You guessed it. Say it with me. Wow. Shameful. Shameful.
I am overburdened.
Where is Cersei Lannister when you need her? She should be ringing that bell right now. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Alright. Back to the request. Diablo rune guys. Text in orange. Level item over 35. Drop it, please.
I am overburdened.
Okay, so I got it. You're holding out for better. You're reserving. You're building momentum. It's kind of like the Juggernaut, like unstoppable stuff if you get it moving. So you're gonna drop me a phenomenal high rune because you're holding out on me. Mm-hmm. I'm on it. I get it. Nope, that's the wrong way. Dang it. Really? That's hilarious. Okay.
I am overburdened.
Three letters. Orange flavor text. Por favor. I have a whole shelf of 1d20s right to my left. I can grab you any number of. I can got ones that glow in the dark. I've got ones that light up. I've got ones that sync with my phone. I'll get you a 1d20 that works, because this item find is like, that's better. Janky. This is almost like, yeah.
I
Janky.
can't carry anymore.
Close. Almost the ruby we're looking for. Not quite. You got almost. You got the right word, just not the prefix. Should have said flawless ruby. I'll take a gem shrine. Oh, nope, flawed. Oh, you guys are only half listening. I said flawless. You give me flawed. I said flawless ruby. You gave me ruby.
I am overburdened.
Flawless ruby. You got it, guys. You done did good. So I've got a really weird question to ask, and this is gonna just not make any sense to the.
I can't carry
It even doesn't make sense to me. So I get the creatures like the skeletons, the zombies, like this makes perfect sense. Same height as me, same basic structure as me. They carry weapons like we do, stuff like that. So what in the world is Radamant? And what kind of, I mean, tall, you know, is it the ceremony? Is it the burial material that's making him that size? Um, it doesn't appear. It's like something abnormal, unusual. I don't know. I'm just trying to make sense of it all because any of the unravelers and those style of creatures, kind of. I know. I know. Not not based in reality. We're making something out of nothing. Um, so I just wonder what they were like once when you put skin and bones and flesh and sinew and everything like that back in their bodies. Like what the heck were they? That's all. Just interesting. I mean, the cat people totally can understand. They're bipedal. They, so what? They're just like me with a tail. They're. That's all that says. That's that. All right, let's get out of here. Let's get that ruby made. Let's get those gloves crafted. Let's see what's on our side, if luck's on our side, or if we're gonna just not so hot. So first of all, did we pick up anything? We did not. What do we got? A lot of rubies and a amethyst. Okay. So first of all, those go in there. That'll get crafted in a hot second. We just have our priorities. This goes here. This goes here. Fire it up. That's that. That's that. What gem are we using? Ooh, that's a good one. That's okay. So we have perfect ruby. That. We need a Neph. Okay. Okay. What's it going to be, folks? 3 to life stolen, 5 to crushing blow, strength, life, lightning, poison. I feel like the crushing blow is low. I was really looking for Amazon skills, so sadly enough, I'm going to just go ahead and keep those there for now, but okay. Still fun, still interesting to meddle with, because it's just like any other, like, opportunity. We'll see what happens. Oh,
I can't carry anymore.
yes I can. Yes I will. That is the way to start off a little adventure. Get a small charm to boot out of a small little skull pile in a terrorized zone. Mikey Lakey. A lot. Now, did we rest our voice? No.
I am overburdened. I can't carry anymore.
So were the raiders going to raid Loot Gulain? That's why they're in the sewers? They were all gathering here to kind of like surprise attack, and that's why
I am overburdened.
that's why they were all gaining the, like, preparing the mercenaries and the guards. Hey, it worked. Interesting. And were the sewers like the catacombs in France? They're kind of already there, and this is just where the dead bodies got to be placed until, Diablo's corruption came along and reanimated everybody.
I need a key.
Oh, you're so needy. Or are these like... It can't be townsmen that went down there to save the kid, because that doesn't make any sense. That's just too many people. And, once again, it's a video game. It's got to have opponents for you to level up. So of course they're going to put mobs everywhere, because that's how video games work. So stop thinking of logistics and stop thinking of like why things are, and just understand it's a game. But I don't wanna. I want storyline and logic to go to my video game. Now the big question is, where's our next terror zone? Because that could be really good or not so really good.
I am overburdened.
Which, you know, again, provides an hour of opportunity. Like,
I am overburdened.
I can craft runes, I can distribute loot, I can figure out my life, I can get more tea. I can continue to ponder the mysteries of the universe. Oof. I don't know if we want to go there yet. Yeah, right. Delightful. No, that was... Oh, hey! You guys are all just waiting for me? Just party around the corner?
I am overburdened.
That's...
I am overburdened.
I know, I know.
I am overburdened. I can't carry anymore. I am overburdened.
That's a whole lot of potions, man. Holy mackerel. Let's go. Oh yeah. Tower shield for the win.
I am overburdened.
Can never have enough of Saigons. Ever. Don't growl at me. What's the, like, another fun question is, like, what's the least, well, no, because I guess people have done naked runs. So, like, literally no gear and still beating all the bosses. Because I'm like, alright, so Radaman. Radaman is, like, big old hook hand, which just could be a mutation from, like, the corruption. It's got a death mask on, or that's his face. Alright, it's just a very tall human with a really weird hand. It's like the guy from Scary Movie.
I can't carry anymore.
Grab my strong hand. I don't think I ever saw that before in my life. How about that? There's like a little resurrection thing with the spirits that turn red. Holy mackerel. Hopefully that was added with D2R, because if that's been around since LOD, I've missed a lot. Not surprising. I freight train, remember. Bullet train. Straight ahead. One direction. Not good at observing surroundings. Stop it. Really good at looking at something to beat up and beating it up.
I can't carry anymore.
What this? Nothing. You doing alright over there, Foz? You feeling okay? Oh, you're losing life, bud. You're not doing okay.
Thanks. I am overburdened.
Oh, it picked you right up. Apparently you just needed a health potion. It's like you needed like a V8 or something. Yeah. Well, Saigon's everywhere. Saigon's shield, Saigon's armor. You're gonna start making me like sing Miss Saigon or something. I don't know. Different spelling. Different spelling.
I am overburdened.
Okay. Nope. Helps if I switch my hotkeys. Yeah, right. We've had enough of this. Time to go. Alright, we got that small charm to take a look at. Let us see what we can see. It's got to be coming close to the actual
It is an honor to
notification period of time. Mm-mm. Ah. Stinks. Probably should go through my trinkets and find out what I could replace. Because I've got like some
Overburdened.
hot junk in there. And it would be nice to like maximize those. Alright! Orange flavor text. Little low. Little low. At least you're trying. At least you're trying. I was starting to get a little numb to it because I was like, it's been a while. It's been a long time since I rock and rolled.
I am overburdened.
Anybody else holding on to a rune? Maybe like a high rune of some sort? Because, you know, terror zone thing going on?
I can't carry anymore.
Pardon me. Yep. Nope. Yep. Nope. Okay. All right.
I can't carry anymore.
You at least
I can't carry anymore.
got the battle cry off.
I am overburdened. I am overburdened. I am overburdened.
Hmm.
Can't carry anymore. I am overburdened.
Almost the right kind of charm. Hey, all right. Oh, oh, oh! It's raining charms. Runes, whatever they're called. Orange things.
I can't carry anymore. I am overburdened.
Well, get underburdened. Get that. Get that. All right. See, like it's. I wish I could say it's that easy because you've been watching this the whole time, and it ain't that easy. So, it's feast or famine, rich or poor. It's whatever happens, happens. And you know, staying around the terror zone seemed to be like really effective, only because there's so many mobs, and more mobs means more chances, which means more opportunity, which means just get her done. Like, I hate to use cliche terminology, but it's as straightforward and simple as it gets. You know, oop, that's the wrong way. Um, you know, I'm looking for my holy grail of runes. Like, I want to have a gajillion of most of them, and it's just time and consistency. And oh my, nope, you hit you so hard you exploded. Um, it's just patience, and I don't know the meaning of that word because I don't have any. Because I don't have any. It's I forgot to stand in that line, and I'm all about instant gratification. I'm all about now, now, now. But this gives me the opportunity to kind of like slow that down and really just when something drops, I appreciate the drop and then move forward.
I am overburdened.
Hey,
I can't
I don't
carry
mind.
anymore.
I don't. It's headed in the right direction, man. More power to me. It's almost you know. Hi, Rediment. I mean, not for long. You only had a couple seconds of life, and then you're back at it. You know what would be wicked if I can get the Tombs of Tal Rasha terror zone, because technically every single tomb out there is considered the Tomb of Tal Rasha, so they're all terror zones, and that's just it's delightful. That is oodles and oodles of experience. Um, but what I was going to say before I got distracted is if you know, especially getting like level 25 to 30 runes, if you, I mean, same idea, like you just cube them up. You keep on collecting all the gems, you keep on collecting all the mid-level runes, and you can make yourself a pretty reputable, like, high rune um, collection. And no, it's not as illustrious and pretty as, like, you know, getting the drop, because, like, it's, you know, that's just paradise. Like, you're doing all this work, and then clank, you hear that little, like,
I am
click on the
overburdened.
floor, and it's a high level. Hey, there we go. It's a high level rune, and you just, you know, you hit, you hit pay dirt. Um, Obviously, that's less likely to happen, because it would be cheap and nothing if you got it every single time. So it's like the same, it's not really the same, but it's similar to, like, my mastery of arc. It's like when you have like a propagator and you have the ability to get like 900 level dinosaurs, like nothing is that impressive anymore. Every challenge becomes like pretty manageable, and when you have 39 dinosaurs that are all like monsters and just jacked out of their mind and damage and health, if you lose one or two, who cares? Um, oh, if you have to sit there and, like, you know use what you got, suddenly the using what you got mentality is like every dinosaur is critical. So similar concept with um, playing on BattleNet. It's like it might be slow to go, like it might be, and it might not be. Again, like some people have like psychotic luck. Um, I think I've got good luck in the sense of like I get consistent drops, um, but I don't get the bombs. Like I've never I just don't get them, which is fine. It's fine. It keeps me coming back for more. Keeps me logging in. It keeps me logging in the game. We've done so extremely well today. It's like I couldn't. It's surreal, um, how we've done, and I'm super flattered and super happy that you've got to come on this journey with me, because it's different. It's different when it's live. It's different when it's you know it's not like I always am concerned when I see like reels and I see like you know thing media online where it's like you just oh, look what I just dropped, and it's like a Zod rune. It's already on the ground. It's like, did you really drop that, or did you like drop it out of your inventory because you somehow used like hero editor and blop, there it is. So that, I want to have faith in humanity still, but I also know that things aren't always what they seem to be. We'll keep those. We'll keep those. Um, you come over here. You come over here. Oh, that's fine right there. Um, That'll be interesting to cube up. We'll have to. I can do it right now because I've got enough perfect gems to do one, but that seems a little lackluster. And what was this? This was chipped something or other. Chipped. Amethyst. Oh boy. No. No chippy of the amethysty. Okay, no biggie.
Good day.
Hi. We're going again. Not there. Sorry. We're going again here. How's it gonna go? Yike.
I am overburdened.
Okay, let's see what we got. What is this? What is this? What is this? Tornado. And that's it. Okay.
I can't carry anymore.
I sure can.
Carry anymore.
Okay, maybe I can't. Good man. You started to find your voice again. I'm proud of you.
I can't carry anymore.
Maybe you were shy before. Maybe you're just, you know, having some stage fright.
I am overburdened.
Oh dear. All right.
I am overburdened.
No, you're good. You're all right. You're all right.
I can't carry anymore.
Ah.
I can't carry anymore.
Well, look at that. Again, you know, a little young for my taste, but it's all right. Gotta get what you can. Take him or leave him. We know we can't leave him because that angers the rune gods. The rune gods will not drop runes if you leave runes on the ground. That is complete malarkey. That's nothing to do with the game whatsoever, but my weird superstition is just gotta pick them up. If I'm being snarky and I'm being a jerk, I'll leave them on the ground, and somehow it'll be like less runes, and then I'll feel like I need to make a sacrifice and have to let my character get beat up by something.
I am overburdened.
Also, all superstitions. So. Did we change? No. No, yeah. Not always paying attention like I should. Sapphire.
I can't
Saffy
carry
Saf. Holy moly. We'll take this little area of fun. What are you guys? You guys can go away too.
I can't carry anymore.
Failed on that one. Wow. 2 out of... No, 1 out of 3. One out of 3. Not ready yet. Not ready yet. Go in the distance. Not that way. Alrighty. I have exorcised the demon. This house is clear. Sure. It's almost a chipped amethyst. Heavy bracers. You don't say.
I am overburdened.
Are you? Are you really?
I can't carry anymore. I am overburdened. I am overburdened.
You know what do we got? 1. Time to restack the old healing. There we go. And for good measure. You never know if any of these potions get stale. Well, what do we have here? Mr. Rounament. Don't count on it. Spoke too soon, sir. I appreciate the enthusiasm, but you just didn't cut the mustard. I mean, cutting mustard seems fairly easy. Like, that seems pretty effortless. But I guess if you didn't cut the mustard, you're really bad. Alright, what do we get? What do we get? What do we get? What do we get? What do we got? What do we got? Just chansies? Are they chansies? No.
Yes.
Yes? So if there was chain gloves. Nope, ghoul hides. Okay, yeah, you're trash. Bye. You go here. You go here. Okay. Wow, did I really decide to not pick up the tier before? Or did I not get one? I might have just left it on the ground. Who knows? That was too long ago. I can barely remember 15 minutes ago.
Hello.
Hello. Goodbye. No. Let's give it a shot. As far as we can go.
I can't carry anymore.
Sure you can. Just try.
I am overburdened.
Let's get going. Well, alright. Alright. Ain't got no gas in it. We didn't pick up anything besides that. Yeah, that's fine. Alright. Here's my luck. We're gonna first weigh it when we're not even trying to first weigh it. So I'll make all the streamers really mad that I just somehow. Whoa, I'm dying. Dying. Okay, let's try that again. Holy mackerel! Owie! Why you no like me? Wow. Maybe we won't do this with Tatarock. Maybe we'll break out Titana, because that was
Greetings.
humiliating. Talking a whole lot of trash for nothing. We gotta go this way. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. You doing any damage there? Maybe not. Maybe not. Oh my gosh. Hoi, 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 hoi. I mean, that's terrible.
I can't carry anymore. I am overburdened.
Man, what in the world happened there?
I can't carry anymore.
Man, that was something.
I can't carry anymore.
Hmm.
I can't carry anymore.
Okay, so back to what I was saying. Smack talking about first weighing it when I'm not trying to first weigh it. Wasn't expecting that whatsoever. Yeah, 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 yeah,
I am overburdened.
yeah. That's all right. All right, that'll help out. That'll get us back to where we were. Hopefully. Oh yes. There we go. I will take that.
I am overburdened.
All right, first way. Here we go. Second way.
I need a key. I need a key. I am overburdened.
So I really should be seeing, like, runes out here, because These specters are supposed to be like higher chance of rune drops, but so far not impressed. So far not seeing it. They dropped me. That's different. That was, I mean, that was. Whew. Talk about just getting stopped. That was something.
I can't carry anymore.
I mean, it's kind of, I mean, it's nice because it's like, it means you're not the indestructible, like, you know, mean machine that you think you are. Oh, damn, your still guys are still alive? That's why. Okay, so this is the, that's the cat that killed me.
I can't
Okay.
carry anymore.
Alright. Let's see if I can two-way it. Since my bragging rights are rescinded, because I did not first way it without trying. I don't really care about any weighing it, I just want 3 bubbles worth of experience, so whatever way I get that is the way I'm going to go. Okay. No! Stay away. I need you on normal ground so I can kill you the right way. So I can cease and desist. Mm-hmm. Let's go. Hello, guys. Hello, hello. You have anything for me? That's a no. Ugh. We are not anywaying it. Okay. Stop it. All right.
I am overburdened.
Orange flavor text. 3 letters. Let's go. Let us go.
I can't
That's
carry
all I'm asking for. All I'm asking for. Not being greedy. Not being greedy. Hey. Hey. Excuse me. You're taking my thunder.
I can't carry anymore.
What would be funny is if you did have like a relatively unlimited access or unlimited inventory, like you could get so many potions. Like the poor vendors would be like out of business. They'd never make another dime off of you because you just have every single potion. Like you'd have a like a monopoly on potions, um, which would be hilarious. But you know, you see like a little sign like hanging in front of their. No, we're not going to do this right now. You see a little sign hanging on their shop. It's like, you know, closed due to lack of business. So because the heroes weren't buying potions anymore. So Yeah, same idea with like the town portals and whatnot. You could literally just stock up on all like the resources. Yep, we'll take that. Um, and you'd never need to see a vendor again. Yeah. Hmm.
I can't carry anymore.
I think you can.
I can't carry anymore. I am overburdened. I need mana.
So I just yeah. See, okay. So that's always what I'm asking for. Orange flavor text over 25, or 25 or over. But didn't come off of a ghost or a specter. Came off of a goat man. So you know,
I am overburdened.
I'm hard pressed to
Overburdened.
live in the propaganda of the Arcane Sanctuary is a great place to get runes because the ghost. Wow, I fourth weighted it. All right, I'm right there with the rest of the popular crew. Right there with the crew. Um, you know, a higher percent chance than what to drop a rune.
I am
I mean,
overburdened.
I guess higher than nothing is higher. Oh, okay. Another Amrune from potentially a ghost or a goat man, because don't know
Enemy
what
defeated.
Battlecry
I
was
can't carry anymore.
prioritizing there. Um, yeah. Nope. You know what? We're gonna just check this because since we're here, we got that drunken sailor.
I can't carry
Nothing.
anymore.
All right. Ta-da! Hoo-yah! Like I guess if it was like something like this, like if I battle cried this guy and I battle cried that guy, and there was a rune that popped out, I'd be like, okay, specters and ghosts, they just produced a rune, so like they definitely have a higher chance of rune drop. But you know, if you're telling me, I don't know. How about this? Dropping more mobs gets you a higher chance at drops. Period. Exclamation point. And because, yeah, because.
I can't carry anymore.
I mean, I'm taking a lot of time. Like I'm going slowly here because I'm trying to get all the ghosts and finger mages and whatever they're called to be on a normal level That way, when I do kill when I do, you know, dispose of them, I can hopefully loot them instead of them being in the ether when they're unalived. Yeah.
I am overburdened.
Ta-da! Alright. Well, because I'm never a fan of this one, besides these guys, we're gonna... Oh, I can't, because I gotta...
I am overburdened. I can't carry anymore. I need a key. I can't carry anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I am overburdened. I can't carry anymore.
I mean, I'd love to be proven wrong. Like, I'd love to, like, drop, like, a super high level, like, rune and be like, oh, shut my mouth. But...
I can't carry anymore. I am overburdened.
Hello. No. Oh, wait. Can we, Good question. Can we... Nope.
I am overburdened.
Oh, okay. A tier rune from a ghost. Right. Better chance of rune drops. I see. So we're still gonna level up from tier to top level. Okay. Makes sense. Well, higher drop of runes didn't mean it was going to be a high rune. Just means it was going to be a rune. Ah. See.
I am overburdened.
Always got to read the fine print, folks. Got to read the fine print. So, you want drops? Get rid of stuff. Unalive as much stuff as you can, and magically you get loot. That's the game. Oh, what's this?
I am overburdened.
Nothing. Nothing.
I can't carry anymore.
There we go. Okay. Gotta go again. 3 more bubbles. 3 more bubbles. It's a whole lot of experience. Whole lot of experience. And then I think we're tied with our other high level character before we like move on to another character, because that's what we do. Stay a while and listen. You got it, Mr. Connery. Okay. Okay. And actually, we got to go ahead and nope. Farah.
It is an honor to serve you.
No, Farah. Thank you. There we go. All right. Let's see. Oh no. Oh no.
I can't carry anymore.
Yes, you can. Stop doubting yourself. Holy mackerel. It's gonna be like that, huh? Ouch. It's like deja vu. I was gonna relive that whole entire traumatic nightmare we just had 20 minutes ago, right now. Ugh.
I can't carry anymore. I can't carry anymore.
Okay. Nothing but a circus. We're all a bunch of monkeys.
I am overburdened.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Nope, that's the wrong button. Okay. I bet you can't drop anything, because... Nope, you're on the corner. Okay, you can. How about that? Interesting. I was going to say...
I can't carry anymore.
Let's go! Bring it! What do you got? What do you got? There we go.
I am overburdened.
Nothing. Nothing. Go here and go here. Not a first bite.
I am overburdened. I can't carry anymore. I am overburdened.
Alright, see what that is for later. Holy moly.
I can't carry anymore.
What do we get? No.
I am overburdened. I can't carry anymore.
Oh. Large charm. Another large charm. How about we replace the word large with small? Or grand. Grand. We could probably do like the Paul Rudd skit of large, tall, and venti. Grand.
I am overburdened. I can't carry anymore. I am overburdened. I am overburdened.
Mm-hmm.
I am overburdened.
I bet you are. Yeah, we missed that whole other side. That's okay. we're gonna just keep on trucking. Oops. Still keep on trucking. What do we have to the north?
I can't carry anymore.
Mm-hmm. 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 Nice. Say what?
I am overburdened.
Sing it like you mean it, Tatarock. Sing it like you mean it.
I can't carry anymore.
Sure you can. Oops.
I am overburdened. I can't carry anymore.
Oh, look at that. Second way? Second way. Key? Oh my goodness. Couldn't even get a drop. Just forgot to have loot. He's like, no. Nope. Sorry, bud. Terror zones equal 0 loot. Can't even put out a key for you. Ugh. Stingy, stingy, stingy. Summoner was just being cheap.
I am overburdened. I am overburdened.
Sorry, concentrating. No, I should be easing up on the throttle, but my brain is like, must concentrate, must make up for loss of experience. How could I let that happen? It's amazing, amazing. You want to enjoy the game, you want to have fun with it, you want to be happy with the time that you're spending, and all of a sudden you're in like NASCAR or like Formula One competition where you're like, you forget to blink, you kind of forget to breathe, and you're suddenly you're you're somewhere else. So we're back. We snapped out of it. We caught ourselves from the Smeagol effect. My precious. Why does it cry, Smeagol? Yeah, it's scary, scary. So, what could I have done differently? How could I have changed it? What if my talents had been better? What if I? Oh my goodness! What if I? Just the woulda, coulda, shouldas that just murder you. Yike! Why am I just a target? Thank you. Nope.
I can't carry anymore.
Nope.
I can't carry anymore.
Well, try. Yeah, all right. We're doing it again. Okay. Snap out of it, kiddo. You can do it. Come back to the light. Oh, look at that, folks. That is a higher rune. It is not a high rune, but well, maybe it is. Maybe it is. And that visibly came out of a specter, so we can say that they do in fact drop runes. Look at that. Look at that. Hypothesis test verify. We can now go back to all of our favorite content creators and say, yes, Arcane Sanctuary is a good place for runes. And so is everywhere else.
I am overburdened. I am overburdened.
And the other thing that'll burn your britches is it was only obtainable because I did the item find. So it wouldn't have been a drop on the ground, only thanks to a talent that only the barbarian has. So ponder that whole thing.
I am overburdened.
Oh, mine. My precious.
Impossible.
Stop it. We just need to see what this is. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. So we have some pondering to do.
I can't.
Yeah, stop. Might come back for that just for a base item. Actually, well, look at that. It answered the question for me. I have no place to put this, do I? I do. I can put this in tab number 1. Or tab number 4. Whatever you want to call it. There we go. That's fine. Thank you. Hey, that worked out pretty nicely. There we go. And we're back.
I need a key.
I have one. Slow your roll. Just have to get it. No, I don't. What the heck? Did I drop it? Yeah. What I meant to say is I have one. Shale. We will take that also. Well, obviously we're taking any rune,
I
but
can't carry anymore.
we're appreciative of that.
I can't carry anymore.
Yeah, I'll figure it out. Remember, always check your chests. You never know what you... Oh, Ooh, look at that beauty. Level 11, level 11. Highest of high runes right there. The envy of the town. Everyone is going to be on your back to acquire that little creature. Normally I would leave it, but I'm trying to turn over a new leaf of life and not be a jaded, spiteful, bitter person. But occasionally that guy does show up. That guy, you know, he's like, yeah.
I can't carry anymore.
It's kind of like when you fling the controller at the television set and you blame the controller for your bad game playing. It's not the controller. It's the person working the controller. But magically, that person never wants to take any responsibility for their bad game playing. So, the poor controller gets the boot.
I am overburdened.
Let it rip. Flying down the highway. Where the hell was that giant sword hiding? Who had that on them? Sure.
I am overburdened. I am overburdened.
So I wonder, like, in the big old scheme of things, yep, we're diving deep again. When you go to these analytics websites and they're saying that, you know, the spirits or the specters have a higher percent chance of dropping because their loot table is smaller and yada yada yada, where, who, how is collecting that information? And, you know, I guess I could figure that out because I could go to those sites and figure it out as I look at it. But are we talking single player? Are we talking online? Are we talking players 1, players 8? You would actually set it for whatever you want for players. So that would make a big difference. So, oh, Ort. Yeah, just one of the ones you get from the actual quest in Act 5, Ral Ortal. Can't be happier than that. So again, those figures are going to be skewed because they're coming off of, you know, probably players 8 and single player. Okay. Always thinking. Gears are always grinding.
Can't carry anymore.
Smoke is always pouring out of my ears. Thank God there's headphones. You can't see the smoke. It's contained.
I am overburdened.
Are you sure? Are you positive? It's really, really funny because I would have almost no shot at any of these if I were on my Amazon because my Amazon kills them like floating out in space. So it's one of those issues where it's almost better to run it on the barb because the barb is actually where you can access the skeletons. Oh, Mikey likey. Mikey will take that every day, all day, twice on Sundays. Wow. One shot that poor guy. Mm-hmm.
I can't carry anymore.
Yeah. Thought that was too close. Thought that was too close. Shattered. Shattered like broken glass. Shattered like broken glass. Uh-huh. 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 And Mr. Kane. Raisin Kane. Mmm. Raisin Kane. Mmm. What do you got for me, Deckard? Show me some love. Show me some love. That's not much love. That's already my charm. And that's not a whole lot of love. You need cooling. I'm not fooling. Way down inside. That was not the love we're looking for, Deckard. Not the love we're looking for. That was pretty effective. I'll say that was not a too shabby of a session. That was not good at all. Did I even get one of these? Did I leave it on the floor? Might have left it on the floor. Yep, that's going to go right with there. And Dole. I know I have Dole. Well, that's actually, I mean, this is just from this afternoon. That's really not bad. That's still, I mean, that's still sexy as hell. So it's like, you have to figure out where you want to draw the line for like high runes and what you want to, what percentages you want to talk about. But, for all my sadness, that's nothing to be sad about, to be completely forthcoming. Hmm. 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 I know I talk a lot about the old rune gods and the orange flavor text, but I wouldn't mind getting one more mid to high level rune. Only because the tummy is a rumbling, and I could use some chicken salad, which is deliciously waiting for me, with some Cajun seasoning, because that is freaking delicious. And also like a mook, I slather it in hot sauce. Oh, I heard a rune. Oh, I heard a rune. I'm scared to like hit alt. No, Dole.
I am overburdened.
All right. I mean, that's another, like, I mean, we are not sad. We're not sad at all. So,
I can't
it's
carry
it's
anymore.
pretty. Oh, hello guys. Nice to meet you.
I can't carry anymore. I am overburdened.
I'm not trying to attack. Oh man, man. Let's try this out.
I can't
Do an
carry
amulet.
anymore.
Yeah. It's hard to quantify because I always do these terror zones now because I'm just obsessed with that little extra experience that can. Oh my gosh. Yike. Okay. We're gonna just take this nice and slow.
I can't carry anymore.
Okay. And there's the bulldozer. Bulldozes. Alright, that was good.
I am overburdened.
Can I hear that infamous scratch on the ground again? No. Nope. Nope. Doesn't mean we're not gonna get it again. And the same kind of concept. Like you really, I mean, if you got everything like you wanted, like where would the accomplishment be? It's like, you know, when you can cube up to things, you work at it, you grind on it, you have a sense of accomplishment, you have a sense of satisfaction, you know, you got where you wanted to get to. So it's almost better that like the runes are so hard to get, um, just because everything means more. Like it's just, you know, oh hello Grand Charm,
I
I
can't
will.
carry anymore.
Yes, you can. Don't put yourself down. Um, large charm. Ugh. You know, sense of, you know, you get that sense of satisfaction, like, you know, the first time you work on your car, the first time you like do a house project, and you're like, man, I didn't need to hire a contractor for this because, you know, I watched a YouTube video, or I actually opened a thing called a book, and I looked at the book, and the book told me what to do. Um, you know, those are great things. Like I know nobody's got time anymore because everybody's got like a crazy busy schedule, and families have to be taken care of and obligations have to be taken care of, and it's such a different world that we live in nowadays. But you know, hey, yeah, yuck. You still have, you know, these opportunities of greatness to do like little things. Um, I my friend who is the mosaic assassin. I The first thing I did when I finally crafted my um, grief is jumped on Messenger on Facebook and shot him a message, you know, telling him, I'm like, hey, you know, I just want to let you know that thanks to you, you know, I was able to craft up to the rune that I was missing. Um, because what ended up happening is, since I'm such a hoarder and I have so many perfect gems, I ended up giving him about 20 perfect gems, and he hooked me up with a Mal rune. Uh, and I was able to, through Mal, I was able to upgrade to
I
be able to
can't
make
carry
grief
anymore.
because um, it was the oh sorry, it was the Mal rune that I was missing. I had had the low rune, and already um, I had already upgraded too low, and I was sitting there just, you know, kind of like bummed out because like again, you know, everybody wants it now. Everybody wants instant gratification. Everybody wants to feel powerful and empowered and, you know, cook through this game. And you know, I was like, hey, oh man, it's already time for the next spin on The Price is Right. Um, so I finally made my first grief, and like it wasn't soon after that I made obviously the second grief because like killing became, or sorry, you know, moving through the content became so much smoother and so much easier that I was literally just, it was like playing a new game. Um, but yeah, that was a sense of accomplishment, and I am pretty positive that my first grief rolled, or my second grief rolled just like my first grief did, which I'm just like, oh, well, you know what? Tie ball game. Now there's not one necessarily better than the other, so one is just as good as the other. So, but you know, the desire is to, you know, obviously I would like to get another one, just to, you know, take a chance. Take a
I am
chance on
overburdened.
me. So it's like, you know, it's just giving it a whirl and seeing what happens. Random number generator, go.
I am overburdened. I am overburdened. I am overburdened.
Hmm. What could that grand charm be? It would be so nice. Like, I gotta do the perfect gems because I want to try to get that other charm that we got that's super awesome to a skiller charm. Even if it's not for the barbarian, I'll gladly take it for one of my other characters. So, would I like it to do for my barbarian? Duh, yes. Um, am I holding my breath for that? No. Nope.
I
Smarter than that. Well, look at that. I will take an IO. That's also 35.
I can't carry anymore.
See? The rune gods are back in my favor, or I'm in their favor, or something, whatever, thing like that. Where, oh where, is the next terror zone going to be? Be interesting to know if you're like if it stays in the similar area, like if it's going to move to like the palace, or if it's going to move to like, you know, the Rocky Hills or whatever, or it's just, you know, hey, look at that, we're just ruining it up. If it goes somewhere completely just on the random, probably on the random, somewhere there's just a big spinning wheel of locations. It spins the wheel, and mysteriously, there you are. You're in that zone. So. Oh. We got a whole party over here. We're getting a little dicey there. Nope. Take that flawless amethyst all day. Oh, and I heard smell charm. That's the... What? We have to have a talk. Yep, that's gotta go. And that's gotta stay. And... okay. Sorry. No, not that. Where was it? Flawless amethyst. There we go. I know. The decisions we make. The choices we make. I'm the one that's got to live with them. Other individuals will be doing other things. I'm sure of it. I'm sure my decisions are not always right, but they're right for me. And that's what matters. And that's what counts. Let's see if I can go here. How fast can we get through here? I don't think we have time to battle cry everything, so we are going to just whirly barb right through, because that's what we do. Thank you. Mm-hmm. Focused. Got it. Moving right along. Nope, too far. Overshot the landing. Okay. Alright, Summoner, do you have anything for me? You've got gold. Gold. How peculiar. Hello? Thank you. There we go. Almost cleared out the whole thing. We might have done it. We might have done it. did it.
I am overburdened.
Voila.
I can't carry anymore.
Alrighty, game. Tell me where we're going next. Where we're going next is to get that chicken salad. And then after that, we will return with more fun in the sun. Or maybe fun in the sanctuary, or who knows. Let's see what we got before we do this. Survey says large charm first. And that's about it. Oh. Next. That's mine. Never mind. Oh. Here's your hopes. Here's your dreams. And, smash, 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 smash. This is the first one of these, so I'll go right there. No rhyme or reason. Tal. Tal, 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 tal. Tal. Oh boy. Boy, oh boy. We're catching up. Oof. That's not good. We don't like that statistic. So, alright. You, nope. Stop. Stop, 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 stop. You go there. You go there. You go over here. Voila.
I can't.
Why? Don't lie to me. Don't you lie to me. Okay, so there's some perfect gems. We will try to look at this monster of a charm at some point in time, but right now, I will see everybody on the flip side. Have a great one. Enjoy yourself. Remember, it's a game. Enjoy it in whatever way you can. Have a good one.